Hey you guys, welcome back to the Nellyville Show 2. Today I'm going to be doing a video on this situation with Cardi B. Friday, I believe, is when she did a speech at the Kamala Harris rally, and something happened with the teleprompter and she wasn't able to see her speech on screen, and so she stalled for about a minute, and people didn't like that. They felt like, that her speech was written by someone else and she wasn't speaking from the heart. And one of those people was Elon Musk. He had something to say about that. I don't know if you guys seen her speech. I seen majority of it. So I'm gonna play this video and then I'm gonna tell you what I think about it.
Okay, you guys, so Cardi B has been fighting to defend herself ever since she spoke at Kamala Harris rally on November the 1st. So basically, she came on stage, and of course you have a teleprompter, but I guess hers wasn't working, so she was trying to stall for a little bit. They eventually brought her a phone that she read off of, but people were coming down on her because they felt like she didn't have the intelligence to actually carry herself without being fed words.
1 second, guys, 1 second.
Okay, let me just say real quick that if it was me, I probably would have stalled too. She said that she had wrote a speech, and I don't know if I could talk in front of a big crowd. What's wrong with having a speech that's written out, that's structured so that you don't look crazy talking all over the place, especially for something like this? However, I do understand what people mean. While she was waiting on whoever to bring her speech to her, she should have been able to carry herself and be able to, speak from the heart, because ain't that's what this is about? You should be able to do that. However, I don't even like talking politics like that, but I do find it kind of strange how many rappers and people in hip-hop have been brought out to these rallies in the first place. It's kind of been for me cringy to watch it, and I've been trying to avoid watching them because I already know who I'm voting for, so I don't need all that. That's not going to persuade me. Maybe it will the younger children or younger generation to it might persuade them because they influenced by these celebrities and rappers and things like that. But for me, I feel like it's a distraction. It's foolish, and we have real issues here in our country that need to be addressed, and bringing rappers on to try to influence people. And it's a shame that, the country is so influenced by these rappers that twerk and, do all these things that has nothing to do with the economy, how we're going to pay bills, medical, how we're going to survive and deal with the real issues that we're dealing with here in the United States. It has nothing to do with that. So I feel like it's almost a disgrace because, for me, and I'm just going to say this on a personal level, as a citizen who is watching so many things play out and wondering what tomorrow is going to look like for the country, my family, and major issues and things like that, and you bringing out somebody who twerk for a living, when we got real stuff at hand, it's like a slap in the face. It really is. It's like a slap in the face for me. I don't want to see someone who is known for rapping about things that is influencing our younger generation to misbehave and be disrespectful and things like that. Now, I'm not trying to say that towards Cardi B, because as I've said in previous videos or a previous video, I love Cardi B. That's entertainment, but that's exactly what it is, entertainment. I don't want to see a rapper or somebody that, I watch in my spare time or for fun or for entertainment trying to influence me in a way or for something that is going to affect my life, not even going to affect them, because I'm not even in their bracket. So, I can't be influenced by that. We have real issues going on, and I really hope that people make their decisions based off that and not what people are saying. See, that's why I don't like talking in politics with people. I just don't. not even with family, honestly, because everybody have their own vision. And I also noticed that a lot of people is, they like to go with what the majority goes with, instead of doing their own research, educating themselves, and doing what's best for them. So yeah, I feel like it was kind of crazy, because at the end of the day, do Kamala even listen to Cardi B? I wonder. Do she? But you got her up here to try to influence. So yeah, I didn't like that from day one. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. However, when it comes to this speech, I feel like people are coming down on Cardi B a little bit too much, because maybe you might not be able to talk in front of a crowd like that. And I seen people saying, well, she twerked for a living, so she shouldn't be scared to talk in front of people. That's true. But, this is not twerking up here. She's talking about something totally different. And she knows, this is something that's important to a lot of people. So maybe she didn't want to make a mistake or something. I don't know. But let's finish watching.
So I don't take lightly the call. Sorry guys, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous, guys. I've been waiting for this moment this whole life. My whole life. I need patience over here. Patience, where are you, girl? I need patience over here. Hold on. How you guys doing tonight?
I mean, she was trying. I don't know.
Are we ready to make history?
I mean, she should have said
Are we ready
something.
to change these 4 years? No.
She should have said something other than that, instead of just standing there. She should have said something. She should have been able to say something from the heart to stall time until she got her phone or device or whatever it was. She should have been able to say something from the heart. I do agree with that. But yeah, I think people are coming down on her a little bit too hard.
We're ready to change the next 8 years, because we're going to make sure we have Kamala Harris in office for 8 years. Thank you.
Someone said LMAO, Cardi B's teleprompter was broken and she had no idea what to do for over a minute until someone ran on stage to give her a phone to read off of. Wholly embarrassing. And there were multiple people saying things, but what really pissed her off is when Elon Musk took to his Twitter to try to blast and humiliate her. So he posted and said, another puppet who can't even talk without being fed the words. The Kamala campaign has no authenticity or true empathy. And y'all know.
Okay, hold on. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think most people who get up there and do a speech, even the candidates, probably read from a teleprompter. So, what's wrong with that? Everybody else doing it. Somebody probably writing their speeches too. However, I do agree she should have been able to hold her weight during that time that she was standing there. Especially if it was coming from the heart, she should have been able to say something to hold her weight during that time. But I feel like it was a little bit harsh. For me, I probably would have been extremely nervous, and I probably would have been waiting on that phone to get to me so I can start the speech. I'm sorry but I mean, if you are voting for someone and you feel strongly about it, and you know what you're talking about, and and it's from the heart, you're gonna have a lot to say. So she should have been able to say something. I don't know.
Cardi B is gonna clap back. She said, I'm not a puppet, Elon. I'm a daughter of 2 immigrant parents that had to work their ass off to provide for me. I'm a product of welfare. I'm a product of Section 8. I'm a product of poverty. And I'm a product of what happens when the system is set up against you.
Yeah.
But you don't know nothing about that. You don't know not one thing about the American struggle. P.S. Fix my algorithm. And this is what people had to say to all that. Elon grew up poor. His dad did not support the family after the divorce. He knows struggle. Cardi B is a product of the welfare system, and she's ignorant enough to still vote for it. That's a vicious circle right there.
I'm not gonna put anyone down for what they for who they choose to vote for or whatever, or whoever they choose to support. I have family members that is not voting in the same direction that I'm voting in, and we've had that discussion a little bit, but I try not to have it a lot, because people not gonna see your views, and what I just ask people is to educate themselves and have real reasons and not what they heard online and things like that. But Elon Musk calling her a puppet, I feel like that's wrong. So he never had anybody write a speech for him. So every time we see him on stage, it's something that he's saying from the heart. I don't agree that Cardi B should have been up there, or any of the other rappers or hip hop artists or whatever. I don't feel they should have been up there. Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah, we're not even gonna get into that. I love all of them though. I love Megan Thee Stallion. I love Cardi B. They my favorite. Two of my favorite female rappers. I love hip hop. That has nothing to do with my lifestyle and what we're going through as people and what we should be focused on, especially during this time of year, this election time. So yeah, that's the only problem that I have with it. They should have never been up there to begin with, but I know people is doing things their way to get the votes. So that's what it is. But yeah, he shouldn't have called her a puppet. He should have. I feel like that was a little bit too harsh. She's not a spokesperson for, she's a rapper. Come on now, like how much did you expect? And people said that they believed that her speech was written by someone. It was wrote for her. I don't believe that, because if you listen to the speech, everything about the speech was Cardi B. Like her normal Cardi B slang was straight throughout that speech. It was her terms and her slangs, and you could just tell that she wrote that. Maybe they looked over it and just made sure that everything was everything, but I don't think nobody actually wrote that out for her. They probably just checked it. I'm sure they checked it, but yeah.
B is a new low for Elon. Both are self-made. Elon does more for the economy on a year-in and year-out basis, but when Cardi B is on tour, there's a very big economic impact spread out among red and blue states. So what do y'all think? Who do you think is...
Okay, yeah, when it comes to that, and I just say, you guys, you gotta stop being so critical of people. I feel like she was trying, and I don't feel like nothing was wrong with her reading from her phone. I don't know what the big deal was. A lot of people do that, not even just for this. People read from teleprompters all the time. A lot of the shows that we watch every day is from a teleprompter. So nothing was wrong with that, especially considering that she's a rapper. This is not what she normally does. This is something she chose to do. So if she wrote a speech, let her read her speech. She should have been able to hold her weight while she was waiting on that phone to come though. But other than that, I don't have no problem with it. Again, it is what it is. I just want to give my 2 cents on this topic because I keep seeing it. And it is what it is, y'all. Until next time, I'm out of here.